in order on April 9th, 2024, and we will do a roll call, please.
Jorg,
Present.
Casanova,
Here.
Morissette,
Here,
and Rydell.
Here.
we do have a quorum, and just for the record, I reserve my space as a member of the commission to cast the vote as well, and just for the record. And number 3 is our next item, consideration of the minutes.
Move to approve. Second.
Any corrections or further discussion on them? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Minutes are approved. Thank you. No unfinished business, item 4. Number 5, new business, concept development plans for 2181 Jack Bro Drive, St. Croix Valley Food Bank.
St. Croix Valley Food Bank is proposing to develop a food bank operation with drive-up service at 2181 Jack Burrow Drive, located in the East Business Park. As the project is located within the business park, it will require St. Croix Business Park Board approval. Staff recommends approve the concept development plans for St. Croix Valley Food Bank at 2181 Jack Burrow Drive with the following conditions. That all the site improvements adhere to the approved development and construction process within the city, that all staff and engineering comments be satisfactorily addressed and provided for by the applicant prior to the final development plan review in front of the Plan Commission and the Common Council. Property owner must obtain final development plan approval from the St. Croix Business Park Board, Planning Commission, and Common Council. Property owner must also obtain certificate of compliance approval from the Planning Commission and Common Council, and also signage proposed in the plan must acquire sign permit approvals from the community development prior to installation.
Also move with city conditions to approve.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Number 5B, certified survey map, CSM of 1221 9th Street, Terrell Gaffer.
The applicant is looking to subdivide 2112 9th Street into 2 residential lots in the R1 one-family residential zoning district. The current singular lot is approximately 101 feet by 132 feet and is approximately 13,299 square feet in size. Lot 1 is proposed to be 5,661 square feet in area, and Lot 2 is proposed to be 7,638 square feet in area. Staff recommends approve the certified map of 2112 9th Street with the following conditions.
1221.
I'm sorry, 1221 9th Street. Thank you. With the following conditions. Any omissions of any conditions not listed shall not release the property owner/developer from abiding by city ordinances. All conditions run with the land and are binding upon the property owner and all heirs, successors, and assigns. The sale or transfer of all or any portion of the property does not relieve the original property owner from meeting any conditions. Applicant must receive the certified survey map, CSM, approval through the City of Hudson Common Council. Applicant must obtain a building permit prior to any new home construction. New lot sizes shall be subdivided as presented in the application material dated December 8th, 2023 as follows. Lot 1, 5,661 square feet, being 101 feet by 56.06 feet, and Lot 2 at 7,638 square feet, being 101 feet by a varying 75.8 feet to 75.67 feet. Setbacks on the new lots 1 and 2 shall abide by current existing R1 one-family residential setbacks for the rear, which is 35 feet, and the side at 10 feet, and 30 feet on the street side as per Municipal Code 255-20. Front yard setback shall be 30 feet per Municipal Code 255-20, or as determined by the Planning and Zoning Administrator for reasonable average, calculating the front yard setback per Municipal Code 255-22A.
Is that the property right next to the railroad tracks if you kept going north?
Applicants here if you want to ask.
Is that the property right at the end of Ninth there?
At the end of Ninth,
And
Ninth and
then if
River.
There's a sharp corner right there on your lot, right? And then-
Terrell, state your name and address for the record.
Terrell Gaffer, address 230, or 1027 7th Street. It is at the end of 9th Street, 9th and River. River continues both ways across there, but it is that corner lot on the, let's see, the southwest corner.
So it's a very low traffic area. I
Yeah.
mean, you don't get anybody back.
There's no curb and gutter around there, so there's.
I'm aware of that. Yeah. Okay. No, that's all I was wondering.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Move to approve? Second?
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks, Terrell.
Thank you.
5E, C, Downtown Design Review Certificate for 500 First Street, Pier 500.
The property owner is requesting approval of a design review certificate at the stated address. Specifically, this project is intended to replace the deteriorating retaining wall along First Street, provide additional plantings and landscapings, ADA improvements, and patio refurbishment and improvements. Staff recommends approval with the following conditions: that the applicant adheres to all state, federal, and local permitting requirements, that the site improvements adhere to the approved development and construction processes within the city, and that all staff and engineering comments may be satisfactorily addressed and provided for by the applicant prior to permit issuance.
I have a question, if I may ask. On retaining walls, do we have any design standards that they would have to apply to being in that downtown business district? In other words, is it going to be just a plain concrete? Is it going to be a stamped? Is it going to be a design? Is it going to be, I mean, I saw some pictures here, look like painted walls. I mean, is it going to be modernistic where we're in a downtown antique area? I mean, I'm asking for that reason, that it conform to the current architecture that's basically in the area.
From what I could tell, it was designed, but it is a poured wall for more safety.
I agree with that
Yeah.
part of it.
But if you look on the rendering, it looks like it's made to look to be a wood, like, design.
Oh, that is the final? I saw that, okay. Then
Page
you've answered
4.
Then you've answered the question, I'm sorry. I think it's long overdue, to be honest with you, because I think that area is, anytime there's been a retaining wall down there, even the cities have over time decayed.
Absolutely.
And with all the people they have up there and using it the way they do, I think that's just smart business. So I would move to approve with any city conditions.
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion?
I was just curious about the ADA access. I was trying to figure out how that was improving or how that worked. I know that there's a ramp on the southwest side of the property. I'm assuming that goes up along Walnut Street and then what, around the First Street, and it's behind those. I'm looking at the rendering of the west side, where there's now steps on the lower patio. I'm assuming that wheelchairs and other people with mobility issues can get to the restaurant behind that second wall or the rear wall with the shrubs on top.
Yeah, and I know in the applicant provided like a short narrative. They said that the new layout will provide additional space for ADA maneuvering on the patio, while also providing ADA access from the existing sidewalk located on the south side of the site.
I read that also, and I
Yeah.
was just curious how that worked, but we'll take their word for it that that's how things will work. That's all I had.
Are you okay with that? Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Number 6, communication and items for future agendas. Anybody have anything for our next
How
agenda?
about the one you missed?
Yeah, we've got
Oh, sorry, let me back up, geez.
Jennifer.
5D, Downtown Design Review Certificate for 523 Second Street, Main Plate.
Jennifer, thank you, Malesio, business tenant of 523 Second Street, is requesting to install one non-illuminated wall sign, 26.7 square feet in area. The sign is unseen from the riverway, thereby meeting Rivertown Management Zone NR 118 statute and complies with municipal sign ordinance and downtown design overlay regulations. Staff recommends approval of the downtown design review certificate for 523 Second Street main plate to install the wall sign.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
We wish you well.
Yeah, good luck.
We wish you well.
Thank you. We'll see you soon, everyone.
Thank you. Now, number 6, communications and items for future agendas. Anything? Okay. And number 7,
Move to adjourn.
is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We, opposed? We are stand adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.